Palutena here in top 8 losers finals?
That's a question that I think we're gonna find the answer to as we get into game 1. And then the question that I want answering is, why not the Peach? I feel like that works very well against Ness, aside from trying to land against him. Other than that, I feel like Peach has a very solid hold on the game.
We'll see. I know that Orex has been messing with this character. I think he said it was a dual main scenario, not so much a counter picking war, but we'll see what he's able to set up.
Well, as the music fades out here, or at least as it will eventually, and we go back into the full game audio, we'll be seeing how this works out between Orex and Tony Locator's Awestin, as where else would we start at Pokemon Stadium 2?
Yo, Orex stuck at the ledge. Again, full hops out of the pressure and gets hit by that full hop nair of Austin's.
Awestin has certainly been taking advantage of the quite incredible aerials that Ness has to offer, but you know, of course, using the ground game as well to try to catch these landings from Orex, who has been having trouble doing just that, and with that aggressive option, will get thrown right off the side for a quick 45-second stock from Austin.
There we go, an up air to retort. And Awestin putting in a lot of damage here already.
Oh.
Going for PK Thunder 2 setup, but Orex avoids by the timing.
Yeah, Orex has been around the block against Awestin before. He knows when that PK Thunder comes out like that, all he's got to do is just stall for time, and eventually Austin's timer runs out. All right, but now actually getting a little bit started. Forward air to dash attack looked like a pretty nice meaty confirm.
I think the idea for Orex in this matchup is that Palutena has a lot of hitboxes to do a good job. Oh my goodness, barely living that one. They do a good job of boxing out Ness in a scenario to play that anti-grab game, keep him from getting in. That back air, dash attack, forward air even do a good job of spacing outside of his ranges, keeping him at bay. Forward smash, wow, barely gets away with it.
I think right now Orex needs to play around, at least for the next few seconds, play around everything except for the grab from Austin. Because that right there, you know, closing it out with the aerial, I feel like after Austin whiffs 2 or 3 grabs, I think he automatically defaults to, okay, I need to throw out a few aerials to make it look like I'm not just fishing for grab. But you know, you want to talk about strong aerials, Palutena has got a couple of herself.
Definitely was finally able to take that first tug of Austin's, but I believe with the forward air now has him caught juggled on the platform. You know, that neutral air puts in a lot of work as be able to catch a couple, but Awestin doing a really good job of skirting disadvantage, messing up his landing timings with that magnet, so it's hard for Orex to kind of read the landing.
Orex doing the same jump away and fade in 3 times in a row, ends up working out for him as he does find the forward air. But those are the kind of telegraphed habits that you can use once and then never again against a guy like Awestin.
PK Fire catches tech in place, but Orex does a really good job of DIing up and getting out real quick.
Ooh.
Again, tries to punish that PK Thunder with dash grab. There misses the dash, but a couple other times he's been punished with spot dodge.
You know what I'd like to see Orex do? I'd like to see him come in with the pivot grab.
I would like to see him just dash attack.
Dash attack would also be nice, I will admit. But in those specific situations, if he really is dead set on getting that grab, Austin's been spot dodging. Why not go for the Smash 4 Classic, the pivot grab?
I think the reason is he wants the position of that back throw more so than the grab itself.
You're probably right. But even then, you benefit from getting that grab.
For sure.
I think it's at least a tool to keep in mind if Awestin is certainly... Now, of course, that comes with the risk of if he doesn't spot dodge, now you have your back turned to Awestin and you have just whiffed a grab. But should you get it, at least you're weaning him off of the spot dodge. Right. And then he can get the regular grab back throw.
So, Awestin grabbing victory there.
Yes.
With the neutral air.
Yeah, interestingly, not using the back throw to seal out many stocks in that one. Twice with the neutral air at the ledge after feigning the fishing for the grab. But now going to be even more difficult to land those grabs as an even more aerial character in that of Orex's Peach makes the return to the stage.
Yeah, when you're down but not out, you want that Peach to come back. You're tried and true to give you a shot. on Final Destination still gets comboed just as nicely as Palutena did.
If not better, considering that Ness is all about throwing out a whole lot of moves that'll punish a floaty for trying to land.
Go forward throw, resets Orex at the ledge. I think another thing that he wanted to do was have a better character to deal with PK Thunder 2, or PK Thunder 1 rather, off the ledge as well, as having a character with better ledge options. But because Ness ledge trapping you or edge guarding you with the PK Thunders, really difficult for some characters to deal with. Peach doesn't have the best of hitboxes.
He's got a lot, man. Ness is certainly capable of utilizing a whole lot of his resources to punish you off stage.
I should say when I say Peach doesn't have a lot of good hitboxes, I mean specifically to deal with PK Thunder.
Yes. Of course, he has a very good forward air. Not going to help you out in that sort of situation where you whiff a move and you get back thrown. But you're talking about that PK Thunder. Yeah, Peach seems like she has problems dealing with it. No kite block. Not set up in the right position to get the throw angle.
Reacted to the roll though and got the back air reset. Awestin at the ledge.
Okay. Fading in a little bit too hard, that's Austin's MO. He's ready for it, but maybe not quite ready for you to get so quick with that forward air. Again, Orex aggressive right now.
Good up attack there. Looks like it did work against the yo-yo.
Boy, is Orex playing aggressive. This is the most aggressive I've ever seen Orex play.
Go. Awestin has him at the ledge. Sitting back, hovering a little bit, waiting for the answer after the side magnet.
Boy, Orex throwing out so many hitboxes even when Awestin is already in the shield, and boy, he knows how to punish out of shield. All right, fading in with that nair, waiting for Awestin to drop shield, but now he's got to wait for himself to float all the way back to stage, and Awestin looking like he doesn't want to give him a chance. Wow, great chase right there. Awestin often only goes for the single jump to the PK Thunder, but neighbor, you're looking like you expected something a little different.
No, it's so hard for Peach to deal with that PK Thunder. I'm wondering what Orex can do.
It's the struggle of the floaty versus Ness, I think.
That's an off stage, but whipping that fair a little bit too early is going to get grabbed.
Two setups for Awestin, not able to convert because Peach is so floaty.
And Awestin is putting on damage so quickly. Hard for Orex to answer that. Again, combos to the up air. Not going to do it just yet, but we're getting close. Percents where the up air will do it. Even more PK Thunders. And what does Peach do?
Awestin with the early terminations that he can pressure Orex at the ledge, but was still a little bit too late, even failing that.
Not going to be able to punish that air dodge, Awestin.
That'll do.
Drifts just outside the range. Magnet, Nair dashes back and avoids the out of shield option from Orex. Dashes back in for the grab. Getting the back throw to finish that game. And Awestin is up now 2-0.
Austin's had some nice movement in this set so far. Like some really weirdly nice movement. It hasn't even been like the crazy side magnet stuff that makes you go like, oh, galaxy brain. But like, this has just been using the normal mechanics and going, oh yeah, back and forth, and I will space just out of you.
His spacing has been phenomenal.
I mean, that's the story of Awestin, is that he takes this character of Ness and really maximizes every bit of spacing that he can get. And the fact that he was given bigger hitboxes pretty much across the board is actually kind of terrifying.
There you go. The platform getting in the way of that PK fire snipe, unfortunately. But Austin's still in control, forced Orex to the ledge. Orex, though, reversing pretty quickly. Players vying for stage control.
I think stage control is the big thing that Orex needs to turn around, because, of course, Awestin has been doing such a good job of keeping him in the air, but when Orex is in a situation like this, can't throw away that shot. This time, definitely reading that double jump from the ledge, slowing down. This is exactly it. You're saying stage control can define this matchup. Orex is doing such a good job of, maintaining that control in this game.
Go does find the back air, puts Awestin at the ledge. How does he get off the platform? PK Fire finds a way. But the forward air catches Awestin jumping again in the corner. It's a big thing to do.
We talked about how Awestin isn't blowing our minds with this movement. It's just been good. Orex is kind of doing the former rather than the latters right now. Speaking of things that aren't ladders but are certainly similar, there are some chains going on here from Orex. Oh man, if he was playing Daisy, it would be a Daisy chain. Oh, I gotta keep that in mind. Anyways.
Put on a quick 47 and counting.
All right, back throw not gonna do it. Town and City, a large stage. Certainly not gonna take care of it. Now down air, if Awestin is chasing Orex up the top, can be a little bit risky to take care of the PK Thunder, but is able to do it. Just have to be careful that you don't get too aggressive with the landing like Orex did right there to give Awestin the opportunity to even it up on the stocks.
Right, but still down by a significant percent. Orex playing such a more solid defense this game. Again, you can always hit the man, or maybe not always, but you'll find the hits on the man, but you're not going to be able to get those killing blows as easily.
Ooh, once again, great movement there from Orex, refreshing the float. Throwing out that back air, full stock lead for him.
Forward air, double forward air. Does Awestin have a jump? He doesn't. And
wow.
Reacting to that, Orex just drops the float, goes down with the forward air, says, I don't need to survive this scenario. Not only do I have an extra stock, but this is the last of yours. That's a game for me.
Cero a muerte. Spanish for 0 to death, because that is what Orex just pulled on Awestin to get his first game of this loser's final set, and Orex is going to need more than just another one of those to keep himself alive in the bracket and shut down Awestin's hopes and dreams of staying atop the Shockwave throne.
Yep. Now going for that green peach once that refreshing spearmint.
You know what that is? That is the flavor that I would associate with that color of green.
Yeah, going right now to Yoshi's Island, or Yoshi's Story rather. Getting a big combo to start off, 67%.
This is one of the reasons that people say that Peach is one of, if not the best character in this game at the moment, is because she has the potential to do stuff like that. And boy, we talked for years in Smash 4 about how Peach had potential and didn't see it until the end of the game. But right off the bat in Ultimate, we are seeing some solid stuff from multiple Peach players.
Nice by Awestin to just catch the turnip where normally he might stall a little bit. Orex had been trying to snipe him out, but Awestin masterfully recovers.
I think one thing that Orex could be taking advantage of from Awestin is that it's maybe not necessarily the timing that he uses for the aerials that he throws out, but it's actually, I'm noticing that Awestin is throwing out a lot of his aerials at the same height, especially that full hop distance from the ground, that forward air and the back air, very often at the same distance from the ground. So watch for that. We'll see if Orex is able to take advantage of it here in Game 4, and right now, taking advantage of an early commit.
It definitely didn't want to PK fire the wrong way, I don't think. Ends up putting himself in a very punishable position. Orex taking the first stock, but sitting at 123. That's definitely a scary spot. That down smash is going to take it.
Now, Awestin, once again, loves this stage for the additions to his edge guarding game that it provides. DIing up onto that platform so that Orex would not be able to follow with the large combo, but a combo enough to put him up a significant amount of percentage. All he has to do is put up that defense once again and get Awestin to approach him so he can do it all over.
Magnet for the back air to height that back, or that is not shield grabbable. Awestin comes in for the punish. Orex going for these bad air shield options here.
Love seeing Awestin just opting to get Orex off stage. He gets all the time in the world to set up those edge guards because Peach is not the quickest recoverer unless she uses that side B.
Awestin keeps trying to press forward with that forward air, but Orex not willing to just give up the whole stage. Backs up just enough room to punish. Has him at the ledge. What's he do? Forward throw.
Talk about how scary Orex is when he's able to put on that pressure and all he has to do is float near that ledge and Awestin goes, oh no, I know where this one goes. All right, able to make that chase happen. Awestin, a guru with the PK Thunder, but Orex not quite with the recovery of Peach, dropping too low, and giving Awestin a situation where he's one stock away from getting back into Grand Finals where we know he usually stays.
Has to go for the PK Thunder. Used his air dodge already. Orex has him on the other side of the stage now. PK Thunder barely avoids the kite block with the turnip. Sitting at 160%, the back air is going to take the stock. Fresh ones for each of them on their last on this game 4. Orex potentially his last stock of the tournament. Awestin last stock before they go to a game 5. And that's not a place that I want to be against a game 5 Orex.
No, we've talked about how Awestin is consistent in final games before, but Orex is also another monster that, just needs to be discussed. You saw it at Ultimatum that, especially in that set 1 against Jason, oh boy was he clutch.
Gets that fire snipe though. This momentum on the last stock has been all Awestin.
Too aggressive.
Yeah, definitely not looking to get Orex the chance to go to that game 5. Wants to clean it out nice and smoothly here. That Thunder sets up for another.
And what's one Thunder but a setup for just one more? Awestin is a back throw from anywhere on the stage for making this happen, and that will seal it out.
Right, and the threat range of Ness is so much bigger than it used to be for that back throw. Normally you're like, I'm on the ground, I'm scared, let me jump in the air. Doesn't work against him in this game as much because you can magnet combo into up air on the way down into grab. You can side magnet into fair drag down into grab. You can even just magnet. He was like at a full hop height and comboed a falling up air into the grab.